And oh yeah, here's one more sad but shocking reality. There's a reason that teachers were sent from heaven to teach you about the truth of God, especially Jesus. Jesus came down here to one, suffer through man's pain, so y'all wouldn't think Jesus is stuck up and he's too good to be down here. He came down here to understand human suffering, so he could forgive it more or less than he already knows. And two, to die on the cross to hope one day man will learn the truth of its own fallen nature. And three, and I don't mean no, oh, you're a sinner, you need to get baptized. No, I just mean learn the truth as in read books, study stuff, open your mind, expand your horizon. Last but not least, Jesus came down here to let people understand you don't need anyone to talk to the Father on your behalf. If you want to talk to the Father, just talk to him. He sits near you. He hears everybody. Personally, he hears everybody. You don't need no pope. You don't need no middleman. You go to him yourself. But this world done tricked you into thinking that you're not good enough to talk to God. So you'll go to a pope and see the pope as the intercessory, which means, oh, he's God's voice to humanity. I can talk to him and he can tell. No. You go tell God what you need to tell God. God will give you an answer back somehow, some way. But I'm just saying, please, don't ask God something if you know in your heart you don't want to know the answer to it. Because he's eventually going to give you the answer, and you might not want to know what that answer is. And I mean to anything like this. Is this person cheating on me? Do my parents love me? Am I going to find love? Is my whole life going to suck? God, do you care? Are you listening? Any of that? Why is this world so terrible? It's not that God don't answer people. It's just the answers that he gives you are not the answers that you want. That's why a lot of the time people ignore God, because he gives them answers they didn't want or that they didn't ask for. I think he's God. He's not going to give you an answer in the sugar-coated way because that's what you asked for. Either you take the answer he gives you or just don't ask. Because he's not going to lie to you. If you want to know something, he's going to tell you. He doesn't want it to hurt you, but if you ask him for the truth, he's going to give it to you. He's a spirit of all wisdom and all truth. He's not going to lie. It's going to hurt you, and it's definitely going to hurt him that you know about it. But if you ask, he's going to tell you. That's why it's hard for a lot of people to speak to God, because A, they don't think they're worthy, because that's what this world taught them. You're not worthy to talk to God. You're a dirty sinner. He's a perfect God. You're not worthy of speaking to him. Then the church rose up these religious leaders to make you think you need them to talk to God when you don't, which makes you feel like you're worthless, which you're not. Then the church built up an empire off of people's fear of a God they never seen or met, which technically everyone has seen or met God, just not in the way you think. Like a situation that might have taught you something and saved you from something, someone who might have did right by you, never wanted nothing. Sure, you've seen on TV that might have taught you a positive reality check. You might have stumbled into a situation, taught you something. You might have had 5 seconds of clarity where you heard something speak to you. God, your conscience, whatever you want to call it. When you wanted to kill someone, but something said, don't do that, that person's done nothing wrong to you, and you don't do it. God or your conscience. You wanted to rape someone, but you didn't. God, your conscience, whatever you want to call it. Or you say you wanted to, you prayed about it, and you wanted to know, is this person right for you? You found out they cheated on you too many times. Someone told you along the way. He taught you something. You might not want to know. You didn't want to know, but that's how he taught you. He teaches everyone a different lesson in a different way. But the church teaches you, oh, you ain't good enough to talk to God. Yeah, you are. The church is only telling you that to keep you in church. Everyone's good enough to talk to God. It's just a lot of people either fear it because they don't know the answer they're going to get back, if they're going to like it or not, or they don't know if they're going to get an answer back, period. Or people will call you crazy because you heard from God, which is stupid because people have been hearing from God for centuries. They just don't always know, because when they try to hear them, stress blocks it out. Demons whisper in your ear and block it the fuck out. So I'm just saying, everyone's heard from God. Everyone just don't know if they have. Situations and people and stuff will let you know if you really did or not. If it taught you something, then you did. If it didn't, then you didn't listen or you didn't hear from him. But anyway, yeah, you're good enough to talk to God. The church just makes you think you're not, because they want to keep you blinded and in fear to keep you in religion. But you can talk to God your damn self. You don't need no intercessory. Never needed that. Except probably Jesus. That's about it. Because man only has your worst interest in heart a lot of the time. So yeah, I'm just saying, go to him as you are. Tell him about your problems. If you truly want his answer, he will give it to you. Might not be exactly when you ask, but you'll get it. Promise you that. Stop letting religion teach you're not good enough. You are. Everyone is. Don't care if you're gay, bisexual, a tranny, a lesbian, white, black, racist, not racist, don't matter. God's willing to answer anyone who wants to hear from him. Atheist, Satanist, whatever, Buddhist, Catholic, Hindu, Muslim, Jewish, don't matter. If you ask God for an answer, he gonna give you one. Just hope you can handle it. It's like I said before, just because you ask him for an answer doesn't mean he's going to give you one you're going to like. It's not how God works. He's going to give you a realistic answer. Only question is, can you deal with it? I'm out.